Yes, yes, yes. We're live, we're live. We're thumbnailing. Okay, this is the second attempt at streaming today. Looking much better now. Yes. Yes, people. Looking much better now. Wee-hee. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. My people, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Instagram, we're live in real life, we're live. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try and leave a link to a link to the YouTube on the good igram. How do we do that? Should we try and leave a link to? Oh god, I'm hearing myself twice. That is fucking mental, I have to say. Here we go. Boom. Boomies. Meu grande amigo, querido Edmar. Saudade de tocar juntos. Me and Edmar, we had a jam at 4 a.m. in Rio somewhere. In Santa Teresa, not somewhere. I say somewhere because we went somewhere. And it was one of the most amazing jams I ever had. There was so much expression and listening to each other. I cherish those memories. I'll take it forever. It was pure music making, no talking. So guys, welcome to the stream. I'm doing one stream a day. Sua casa, é isso aí, his place in Santa Teresa, guys. Amazing place in Rio. If you ever go to Rio, you have to check out Santa Teresa, and hopefully you have a friend who's a musician or a creative, and you're gonna get in the scene there, because the people are so creative and really open-minded. So I'm doing a stream a day, and it usually revolves around mixing, production, songwriting, mixing. This is a song that I wrote with a really good friend of mine, Bethany. She is in the States, and we met online, and then she came over to Brazil. We went in the studio, and this is what you're hearing right now. We recorded some guitars. Well, actually, we came to my house first, and we demoed the song. She had the chords, and we went into a production stage. So we discussed some ideas, some influences. Where do we want, what kind of sonic world do we want this track to be? And Beth played me some of her influences, and this is what we got. So I'll put the drums in. So there is some mixing that's been done so far, but there's still a way to go for me. All the instruments that you're hearing, I've played it. This includes live drums, electric bass, acoustic guitar. So let's go, boom. I just had a coffee, so you've got to bear with me because my brain is 200 volts. So the first thing that I started doing again, like coming back to the mix, I noticed that I'm true peaking. So guys, this session is going to be a bit more technical, maybe not so much about creativity and songwriting. And I've noticed that I was peaking at minus 0.6, and that's not nice. You don't want that. You don't want the red. You want to be at least at minus 1, not minus 0.1. 0.1, you're literally next to 0. So Well, how do we do that, right? How do we control our mix? Well, you've got to turn things down, my friend. Simple as that. I like to turn things down by gain clipping, which means you turn the gain on the clip here. You're not turning it down here. You're not turning the volume down. I don't like. You can see my mix window, blah blah blah. That all my levels are at 0. I don't like having like a fader here at -17 and then this is, and it just makes a mess. So I prefer to turn things down on the clips. So let's do that now. I've already done it for the drums. A little bit for the guitar rhythm. We'll do the guitar riff. And then I'll watch my master. And let's hear it with the drums in, because that's when your most power comes from your bigger amplitude or higher amplitude. We're still peaking. You can see there in Ableton 0.11. Not nice. And I can tell you that the culprit is probably the drums, because if you look at here, you have 2 shades of green. One is light green. Let's hear the drums again. Light green up here, and then a different shade of green down here. This is your root mean RMS, which is the average of your sound, the average of your level, and this is the peak. And if you compare the drums to your bass, or to the bass, or to the Fala Luis Querido, or to the guitar, look at the difference. Like the bass. So all of this here, it's what's causing the peaking in the sound. So we have to control that. And how do we control that? Well, that's where the magic lives. First thing first, again, I've done this already. I'm going to do it once more. I'm going to turn the drums down. Just make sure that all my channels are selected. And the way you do that is you have to group it. You can see it, this little thingy here. It means that the channels which have this icon, it means that they are grouped. Let's turn it down. And now you might notice that there's something funny coming through, and that is these stomps. Is because they're not grouped, so they haven't turned it down. So let's turn it down. Better, you see, minus 2.6, minus 1.9. Minus 40, that's not great. I want to keep it around -1. Let me turn the bass down. So guys, if you're interested in mixing, production, just generally recording, this is it's a really fundamental part of recording and mixing, and technically you call it gain staging. And if you learn gain staging properly, you're gonna get a long way. It's 80% of mixing. Don't listen to the gurus telling you to buy more plugins, okay? listen to me and come and have a lesson with me. Sorry, too much coffee. Let's have a look on the stream. Okay. Stream on YouTube is looking good. There is one person watching, and that's probably me. But that's cool. You got to start somewhere. And then you might say, okay, well, you've turned everything down and I can't hear it. Well, turn your headphones up. This is my master, which means it turns my headphones up as well. Yep. Let's check. We're still peaking. Not nice, not nice. The mixing police is gonna come and get you in the evening. This is probably another culprit which I haven't addressed yet. So I'm gonna turn this one down. You can also see here that's peaking. This is also a trigger. A trigger is a sound that you choose to add on top of another sound. So it's something that wasn't recorded initially, but you're using it to reinforce what you have there. If I take the trigger off, this is the original snare, so let me take this off so you can hear it. That's the original snare. It's actually very low now, so I'm just going to turn that up. In fact, I'm going to turn all the drums up again, but then I'm going to have to gain stage it again with whatever plugins I have on it. This can go. Transgressor is a transient designer. And it's cool if you want to like change. So we're just hearing the snare microphone. There's a snare microphone at the top. It was in the recording, and there's a snare microphone at the bottom. You can change the sustain and the transient separately for the sound. But what was causing the peaks, it's actually because all of these are grouped and they go into a snare group, and then I have this another trigger which is killing a lot of that room sound, the sound that goes in between the hits. And that's because I want to retain the hits. I don't really want the room sound from the snare microphones. And then you might ask, well, but that's going to sound weird. Absolutely, and you're right to ask. That's why you have overhead microphones. Right? This is giving me the room sound I need. I'm going to ungroup these, or unlink, and I'm going to turn them up. Just a little bit. Now you hear there's a big reverb coming from somewhere. From the toms. Oh, from the stomp. Too reverby. You hear if I turn the trigger off on the snare. It's subtle, but it's there. What's up, my man, Dean? No, I need to call you back. I owe you some money. It's happening. Okay. Let's see what else we have. This guy or girl coming in too hot for my like. It's also got a trigger, and from looking at the channel, we had 2 kick mics, one in, one out. Very subtle as well. I'm going to leave this trigger in and just turn the output of that thingy. This tom is bothering me. There's also something that there's a little annoying thing here on the sound. Probably when I chopped it from somewhere, I didn't fade it. Better. So I'm just going to consolidate that very quickly. We duplicate it. Bong. Okay. So let's check our master output and see how we're doing with the peaking. Much better now, you see. -3, -2, -1, that's a good place to be. We don't want to be going below -1. So this is a healthy place to be. So if you're thinking, okay, if you're producing and you're going to send this to a mixing engineer, that's a good place to be, or to a mastering engineer. So I'm going to do some work on the drums. I'm going to start with this guy. So this is the original kick drum sound. I'm also triggering it, meaning that I have a plugin which only gives me the direct sound, but by giving it a specific time frame, the sound gets through, but then it triggers what's in between the hits, and you decide on that time frame by this hold. You can see there time milliseconds. And this is your threshold of the sound coming in. It's a bit technical, but don't worry. If it sounds good, it's good. But what is bothering me about this sound is that there is not much character to it. So how do you add character to a sound? Well, my friends, I'm glad you asked. What's up, Jansen? Fala, meu irmão. Vendo vários vídeos aí, você tocando pra lá, tocando pra cá. O cara é brabo. Abraço. So, how do you add character to a sound? Well, we're going to emulate the pre-amplification of that sound. If you go to a recording studio, you have a mixing desk. Mixing desks is what gives a sound its character, because you turn the input and then you control the output. When you turn the input of a mixing desk or a preamp, that means you are adding character, because preamps have tubes and transistors and all sorts of electrics. So we're going to do that, but within the electronic realm of plugins, because, well, I don't have a studio right now, and also it's much easier and quicker to just do it with a plugin. So turning the input up. And you can see that I'm level matching, I'm gain staging. If I turn the preamp off, we're hitting about minus 8.5. With the preamp on, not far, but the sound is a bit fuller. And that's what I wanted. I still feel like I could get something more out of this. It's feeling a bit weak. To my ear, I can tell that this is the inside microphone, which usually is good for getting top end. So I'm just gonna boost the treble. And then let's have a listen to, and then, so basically the stages or the steps are, this is usually, to me, is kind of common practice if I'm mixing and producing a live recording, meaning live instruments, acoustic instruments, and I'm doing drums. I'm usually going to go for this chain, a gate or a leveler, then a preamp if I want character. I'm just EQing a bit, just adding a bit of top end. I'm also adding top end here, quite a bit of treble. And then I've got a clipper here, which is there to control the peaks, but it's not really doing that much, so I'm not going to have that on right now. But what is missing in the magic is compression. Compresiones, como dices. You want a fast release, and fast release means you're going to clockwise. It feels more unified now, the hits. And that's because we are compressing. So the same for the out kick. I have a leveler, which is a gate. Soundboy gate. I'm also going to add a preamp because I want to get more character out of this. But because this is our out kick, I'm going to approach this with the idea of getting more bass, not treble. It's nice, it's quite pillowy. And then I've added a trigger. Which has got 2 layers of sounds. Let's hear this one. It sounds like an electronic kick. And this is like a toppy kind of, just something that cuts through in the tops and the mids. So with all 3 kicks, I feel like I can get some more sub out of the outside sub-ear kick. So I'm going to use a plugin for that, which creates subharmonics. It's one of my favorites, by Brainworks. No, we don't want gain. We want the synthesized frequency. And it's cool because you have 3 options of bands options. That's a bit floppy. This tight punch filter does a lot. But watch out for your output. If you've got subs or headphones on, you are probably hearing this. Now, always good to check with the mix of the rest. It's not really, it's making it flabby. So I'm gonna mess around with it a bit more, see if I can find something that I'm happy with. That's quite nice. If I turn it off. I'm not going to go for this for now, but what I will do is I will EQ it to see if I can get some more sub out of it without using a synthesized sub frequencies. I'm just going to try and use an EQ. Let's see. Ooh. What do we have? What do we have? This is a free plugin. It emulates analog stuff. Sorry, you might be hearing this, the kids screaming. Poor little kid. He's adorable when he's not crying. No, we don't want a filter. Let me see if I can get to, yes, can get to low frequencies. So we're about 70. And then watch your output. If we turn that down, if we turn it off, let's hear with the rest of the mix of the drums. I think it's making a difference. I'm still not getting as much click as I like. Let's investigate. Why not? Don't need that. Oops. I would think probably because too many sounds. They are like all fighting on top of each other. I also feel like this needs a bit more bite. Very soft. Let's see if we add a bit of saturation. Just by adding the plugin in itself, I mean there's 20% drive, so that's the click I'm talking about. Maybe pre-compressor. Also going to take the top end off this one to create some more space. How's the volume in the stream, guys? Guys or girls? Let me know if the volume is good. Probably much quieter because we're just listening to things in solo. But I promise we're gonna have some fun. I do want to show you though what an actual mixing session looks like. And I have to say, I'm sorry to say that is there's a lot of knob twisting, or even better, mouse clicking. One of my favorite sports. I'm actually very good at it. That is, you know what? That move, cutting the tops from the outside kick drum, it's given me like, yeah, I feel like this is, it's opened up the mix clarity. If we put the trigger back in, how cool is that? That trigger is literally a punch in your gut. Well, I just noticed that depending on which plugins you have on, it's tripping the visuals, so I'm going to have to fix that. Apologies. Apologies. now we're getting there with the kick. We can feel it. Let's do some parallel. Oh, well, here we go. There's also a compressor on the kick group, which silly of me, was aware of. Okay. So the fastest, really fast attack, really fast release for this. You can see the needle and how fast it moves. Oh. Cool. I'm happy with the kick. Maybe a bit of parallel processing, so parallel maximizer. And you've got to be careful with parallel processing. Also watch your output, because obviously when you're adding things into a parallel chain, you're making it louder. Let's see, harmonic maximizer. Oh, this is for the drums, okay. Let's have a look at the snare. I'm going to do a similar process to what I did with the kick drum. I'm going to add a preamp because I want more character, and I'm just sort of trying out different preamps because different preamps will have different characters. So that's pretty cool. Well, at least I think so. Turn the gain up, output comes down. This is clever. Plugin Alliance. They've done it for you. Got to really crank it, and there's definitely something in the low mids there, like the mid range, and this is what makes your mix fat, you know, fatties, sausages. This is a thin sound. Look, if you look at a stereo file, see, some of the sounds are getting thicker. Let's have a quick look at a stereo file, and I will explain what I'll visually explain to you what I'm trying to say. Oh gosh, where are your references when you need them? This could be a good example. Yeah, look. See how fat that is? This is a master. Obviously, this is going to be fatter. And then, see that? That's quite thin, right? That's probably just a drum hit. But what I'm trying to explain to you is like, how do you make, because once you record a sound, usually we tend to be careful when recording and engineering it, because you don't want to bake the sound. You don't want to push too much of the gains, because if you do that, it means you can't go back. Whereas if you record it clean, then the sky's the limit. And usually recording sessions and engineers tend to be careful with that, and I think rightly so. And And there's a kind of a crack that comes now with that that preamp. Let's boost some of the tops as well. Nice. There's also a bottom snare mic, which I'm going to do the same. I'm going to use the same preamp just for consistency there. Very nice. That verb sound is annoying me a bit. I think there's too much top end. Oh gosh, we don't want two reverbs in one channel. It was too much decay. Okay, so I feel like the snare could do with even more bite. It feels a bit dark for a top microphone. So let's go for a nice analog EQ. This is also a free plugin by Analog Obsession. I recommend it. So, no, we don't want gain. We want let's check the mids. Nice. That's the bite I was talking about. Funny enough, the bottom snare mic, it's got too much top end. So just gonna cut some of that. And then I'm gonna try and get some more body out of the top snare mic. I don't have a cue for this, which means I can't make it narrow or wide. So I'm just going to use it for that top because I like the character and the sound of it. Although I'm not going to do that because that takes processing power. What I will do instead is what do we do? Let's find an analog EQ which has a band frequency selezione. Do I have that? RS. No. No. Good old trusted. So we want body. Where'd you find body in a snare? The mids. It's also quite dark. It doesn't sound to me, the actual sound in itself doesn't sound like there's too much body to it. So I'm not going to try and push it. I'm going to just do it with a trigger, which is nicely already lined up. You can hear how much body there is to it, meaning lows. So hopefully by like that took me about 15 minutes. And the idea here is that I'm not just turning things up, I'm not just turning volumes up. We're making deliberate choices as to how to get our mix not louder but punchier, defined. Now we add a compressor to our snare group. I would say there's too much top end now, so have a listen to the overheads. Let's have a look at our master. -2.7. Not triggering the toms for now, but I am cutting. I think I tried to trigger it, but it didn't sound natural. It's always nice to add a bit of tops to the toms to get the click of the stick. And then we had a mono overhead mic. I'm gonna make this, I'm also gonna add a preamp, and I'm gonna push the input. Or instead, let's go for a good friend, Decapitator, which, to be honest, I haven't used for a long time, and it's a favorite of the internet. Let's obviously make it louder, so turn the output down. Might not want all of that room sound, let's see. Actually, it's quite nice. We cut the lows. We turn the capitator off, let's see. Yeah, I think it's adding quite a lot to the low mids. I'll leave it for now. Let's see what else we have. Overhead, mono overhead, toms. Tom trigger. Nice, I think we're in a good place, drum wise. let's go to the bass. I would say bass is too loud, especially here. So I'm going to turn this down. Turn this one down. There's another thing I'm noticing is I think the drums are a bit too lazy, so let's bring them even. I'm gonna bring them forward, so to the left of the timeline, so that they are ahead. Gotta be careful not too much because the guitar is still, guitar and bass are also basically listening out for the pocket of, you want to try and recreate the feeling, the sensation that this is played live, as in like a band, even though it was recorded separately. But it also helps that whoever is recording it is aware of that. So when I was playing it separately, I was very much aware of how the feel, and obviously you usually tend to start with the drums, and then you play on top of it. So I've already had it in my head what I wanted to be played on top and how I wanted it to feel. Okay. I think the bass sounds maybe a bit too much low mids, maybe. Some of the notes sounded a little bit unclear. And it's this 90 dip here. But I'm overall happy with the bass. I'm gonna go straight to the guitar. Again, with the guitar, I'm not vibing much from the character, so let's go with radiator. And that is a preamp. Turn the input. Turn the lows down. Let's hear the mix. Missing a bit of that. I would say the bass maybe is too loud. Too much lows. Okay, let's put the voice in.
Damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh.
And let's check the output. Make sure we're not peaking.
Without you, oh.
Mine is 0.7. Not great, but not bad. Maybe less bass.
Stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh. I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh.
And I'm hearing something.
I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried.
On the lows of the voice.
All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted. Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with this life.
It's a bit better.
Oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh. exhaust you with his life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh.
Just a bit of top end.
Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with his life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. I know I could. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh.
Got some BVs from Beth.
Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh, without you. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh.
Oh, so we have a double.
Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh.
And then a BV.
Oh, without you,
Oh no, sorry, that's the lead. Crazy.
oh, without you, oh, without you. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh.
Here's the other harmony.
Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh.
I'm just gonna keep it one for now.
Without you, oh, without you, oh. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. I don't know how it feels. One day it's love and next it's hate. And I forget it's real till I'm alone in a bed. Kills me inside that I couldn't save your life. And I stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with.
Let's do some EQing on that BView as well. BView.
Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with this life. Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with this. Now I know I couldn't even stop. Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. Now I know I couldn't even stop you if I tried. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with this life. Oh, without you, oh, without you, oh. Desperate for the cycle to break. Without you, desperate for the cycle to break, but you just passed it aside. The burdens that weighed you down, and now they're mine, all mine. But don't you know we're only human, and none will survive. Don't you know we're only human, and none will survive. But don't you know we're only human, and none will survive. And I'm losing my faith, and I don't know who I am without you. Stop you if I try. All I know is, and now I know I couldn't even stop you if I try. All I know is I'm pretty damn exhausted with this life. But it'll be alright. I know you love me, but you're not alive. I'm dying in silence, trying to survive. And it's not right, but it'll be alright. Now I know it's time for me to go and live my life.
Sweet. Well, that's a good start. I think getting the drums sounding a bit punchier for me was what I was after. And then now the next stage is to get the vocals to sit on top of that. I'm gonna clock off. Gonna get some food in my belly. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope this was useful, and take it easy. Peace.